for some new stuff. And immediately die. Oh my. I feel like I've heard this music before. Can't quite put a finger on it. And geez, that was a lot of enemies in one, and I keep on thinking I have this spin dash, but I don't. There we go. I thought I remembered there being something about a curling into a ball makes you go faster down slopes. Alright, I've never seen this world, and I'm guessing this is the casino night zone of the game. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere. Let's try over here. Whoa. That's a little bit faster. I mean, you know, what do you guys think? Did you think that was a little bit faster? And it, come on. This kind of reminds me of the Casino Zone in Sonic 4. This same kind of arrangement. Of course, Sonic 4's Casino Night Zone was pretty much that. Where the heck did that guy come from? What? I mean, I was just running along off Fine Dandy, and then that happened. And what did that do? Oh. You know, I'd like for that platform to come back. I didn't know that it did that, but oh well. Whoa! That thing again. Okay, so it's an enemy that comes up behind you. I did see that before in a Sonic short, but I never expected it to just pop out of nowhere like that. I guess it's this stage's way of saying, "You're too slow." Ah! Jeez, these spikes are everywhere. Whee! Not really too much level depth. Ooh, never mind. Secret passage, yay! And that's it, really? Oh, come on. Can't wait till I get to Sonic 3 whenever I be like, yes, secret passage, I can finally get a Chaos Emerald or whatever. You know, speaking of that, I was actually thinking for a second, you know, maybe I shouldn't do a Sonic 3 Knuckles playthrough. I mean, those games are horribly overplayed on YouTube anyway, so what would I add to the mix? Well, then I realized this. While other people have done this, I've never played through the game without using save states. Whoa. Jeez, those things are fast. And hooray, forget the spikes. And this thing again. Jeez, why are these things everywhere? They're so everywhere. Whee. And this is definitely Spring Yard Zone. I love how you can just be going like 2 miles an hour and you can still beat those guys just by curling up into a ball. And maybe I should try and land in the middle. Okay, now let's try over here. Whee! And that's the end of the stage. Oh well. This is an interesting zone so far. Something in the middle of a city zone and a bouncy level and a casino zone. Whee! Aw. And curling up to a ball definitely makes you go, what? 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 What was that? Eh, well, I'll just leave it be. That's weird though, I've never seen that before. Usually, if you're going 2 miles an hour and you're in the ball form, you'll be perfectly fine. And I keep on getting hit by these dang spikes. Good grief, they're not even difficult, like, say Sonic 2 or something like that. Well, maybe not Sonic 2, Sonic 3 Knuckles definitely. And springs? In my Spring Yard Zone? Shocking. And like I was just trying to walk in air, it's like, gotta go faster. Must go faster. And, oh hey look, different arrangements. That's actually kind of unique. Sonic 4 didn't have that, therefore it's ruined forever. But no, really, I actually do like Sonic 4, hey, it's the chemical plant zone thingies. Except they aren't doing anything, so that was probably a separate route. Ah. And again, 2 miles an hour, just fine. Whee. I'm sorry, people, this is my first time playing through. I've never experienced any of this before. Ah, so many bumpers. Worse than Sonic 4's special stages. Speaking of Sonic 4, I don't understand what the biggest gripe about it is. Well, I understand the biggest gripe about it. It's usually the, well, speed boosters, which is pretty odd, because they're in Sonic 2, which a lot of people consider a very good game. And, you know, don't really understand what the big deal is. I mean, they're just meant to give you more speed. They wouldn't be called speed boosters if they made you slower. I mean, how else do you expect Sonic to get more speed? True, this keeps on jumping in and out of his, I'm barely hanging on animation. And this is a weird slope. I mean, look at this thing. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Man, that was some odd physics there. Sonic, it's all about physics. Let's not say that they're genuine, though, because, you know, sometimes there can be some weird stuff happening on. Yes, definitely. And I'm on solid ground. Whee! They really like putting that trick here. Oh, and for you people who say that the physics in Sonic 4 are bad, you do realize you only get to see them if you're, you know, not playing the game as it should be played. And besides, there's been plenty of glitches in games and stuff taking care of physics. Heck, that's what made Super Mario 64 so famous, was there was so much crap you could do with the game that, you know, people have been playing it over and over again, and I'm pretty sure we're still finding new stuff. Not to mention the game's just very fun to play overall, which I think is how Sonic 4 works. And I'm probably gonna get a bunch of hate because, like, ew, Sonic 4 is horrible. I don't know. You're not a true Sonic fan. He has green eyes. The green eyes. Why, people? Why are the green eyes such a big deal? I mean, they got introduced as early as Sonic Adventure, which, hey, guess what? Is also considered a very good game. Will I actually get a Chaos Emerald this time? That's the question. If I can stay up and not down. Yes, I want to stay down. I must say, though, I'm glad that Sonic 4 changed, I must say so, a lot. But I do have to say that I'm glad they changed the Chaos Emerald so that they're not surrounded by those things at all times and a bunch of other stuff. And time for this. Whee! And we're immediately in bumpers again. Wait. Shield. Must grab shield. Wee. Okay, come on, really? Okay, so I get the physics engine a little bit more. It's not so much based on skill and pickup and playability, it's based on reaction. Good grief, is it based on reaction? I mean, how many times have you seen me had to make some kind of hairpin jump at some very random time? I must say, like, I do enjoy the graphics. I mean, for 16-bit, this is pretty cool looking. Whoop. Okay, I better get up. And I'm not getting up now, am I? No, I'm not. And now I'm dead. Oh, jeez, and there wasn't even a, place where I could save my, spot, so we. Yeah, shield could only last me so long, and I'm not even sure if I used it in a good place. I just kind of died. I wonder if there's some way for me to get up there. Probably. Not that I can as well get some rings. I'm sorry, people, this is very dumb looking, but again, this is my first time playing through the whole game, and I'd never really played Reconsidered Zone. It's an interesting idea, and they kind of separated the ideas more as the series went on. Like, there was always some kind of casino zone, and then there's jumpy levels in some games. The one I'm thinking of would be Sonic CD, which I've never played, but it looks fine. Made around the same time as Sonic 2. Although I must say, again, I got into this series for the sole purpose of getting, crap. No, I'm not for getting crap. For getting Super Sonic, because he's always looked awesome to me. And, you know, play through Sonic 2 and such, and for some reason I still have a holdover where if a game does not include Super Sonic, then I don't really see much reason to go and play it again. Again, reason why I didn't play Sonic the Hedgehog, because, you know, first game and all, it certainly should think of something like that. I mean, they did have the Chaos Emeralds, which I found kind of odd the first time I heard it. And where the heck? Okay, there you go. Geez, that was a long time. And ball. Whoa. Geez, that was very far down. Slope physics are kind of odd in this game, but hey, they have curve slopes, and from what I heard, making curve slopes in this game was a very complicated process, so, I can deal with it. Now, this is a question I'm pretty sure everyone's asked at this point, but why does Dr. Eggman think it's a good idea to enslave animals? I mean, really, I know cheap labor and all, but surely he could have thought of something a little bit better. Oh geez, that's going fast. And knowing this game is going to get progressively worse, so I should probably keep my eyes up. My eyes out. I am mixing up every single common phrase today. Yeah, Sonic's a game about speed, alright. Of course, this game's gonna have problems. I mean, it's the first game. Can't expect it to be perfect, and I'm not sure how the heck I got on these platforms, but I'll make do. Ooh, secret. Nice. I could definitely use some lives, because, you know, continues aren't forever, even though I did get a good 2 of them already. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way they'd just let me fall to my death, would they? I'm still surprised, though, at seeing all these features in this game I usually associate with Sonic 2. It's kind of like how I look back on Battle Network and see a lot of stuff in Battle Network was reused in Battle Network 2, which I found odd because I always saw 2 as like pretty much the first one. Oh hey, this boss. Wow. This is a pitiful boss design. Okay, never mind. Says the guy who gets hit. I should probably be a little bit more cautious with where I let him hit. But it doesn't matter, because he's dead now. Hooray! Now let's save some enslaved animals. And again, makes you wonder, why does he have these random capsules out in the middle of nowhere? I mean, they're in pretty much all 4 of the main Sonic games, including CD as well. It makes you think, why? Just why, I ask, are they here? And it's Labyrinth Zone, which I've heard a lot of bad things about. Oh hey, it's the Sonic 2 enemy I always associate with this game. Looks a lot more cartoony in this game. And I'll definitely want one of these. And yay, more spikes. And lovely oxygen. Something Sonic is going to be very known for, his lack of swimming and ability to breathe underwater. Thankfully, I'm so used to Sonic 4 using that idea that I can deal with getting air bubbles every now and then. I can breathe again. And then, of course, Sonic 3 Knuckles get rid of water levels entirely with the idea of the bubble shield. Alright. Need to breathe, and no, not the band. And I'm not sure how the heck I'm supposed to hit those guys without getting hit. Not like that. Definitely not like that. Oh hey, those places might help. And that slight twitching there was probably, if any of y'all can even see it, is how Fraps works for me. Because anytime a video reaches 4 gigabytes, which for some reason on this computer is exactly 4 minutes. What the heck just happened? And why are those platforms one? I don't know, I'll just go with it. Oh my, so much water. And so much dinging. And again, the soundtrack is pretty good with the, you know, just the gameplay in general, because even the soundtrack is pretty good with anything, like, even some of the stuff you wouldn't expect to sound good, like, say, the drowning animation is pretty infamous now. Hey look, platforming, hooray, ah! That was random, but hey, someone has to agree with me. That was kind of mean placement of spikes, and that's also mean placement of spikes. I mean, good grief. Ah, that was just mean placement of springs. Ooh, further down, and I don't have any rings. I should really get some rings and some air. Come on. Come on, oxygen. I wish humans could do that. Just breathe breaths of... Just breathe bubbles underwater. Ooh, yay, these random spikes that I really hate. And you can see why. Because I suck at this game. No, not really. I'm much better at Sonic 2 and 3, though. I played those a lot more. And by a lot more, I mean once. Oh, hey, look. No more water. No, wait. Is the water going up and down? What's going on? Oh, jeez. It's like that last... It's like the boss zone in Sonic 4, isn't it? Ooh, cheese. Cheese platforms that are buoyant. How convenient. This is one long level. I mean, I'm at, like, what, 4 minutes? Yeah, I'm at like 4 minutes. Not exactly 4 minutes. And oh, jeez, it's those guys. Oh my. I don't like those guys anymore in Sonic 4. Very small flames, but since this is similar to a Mario game, then you know that it would just hurt you the same as, say, touching an enemy. Because, you know, touching an enemy always hurts you. Alright. I'm so paranoid with running out of air that I probably have too much air. And I can breathe again. Alright, so what have we learned today? I like Sonic 4, people should stop complaining about it. And Labyrinth level is long. Okay, I'm glad I could figure out stuff people figured out years ago.